Tapping in, my folks. How y'all doing today? Hope all is well. I'm back with another update on the Migos uh, case. Two men now have been arrested and charged with connection with the Migos rapper Takeoff's death. Police say. Now, earlier when it first came out, I stated that it was only one person because that's what they were saying at the time. But now they came back and said it's two people now been arrested. So it says Houston police have arrested a suspect and charged him with the murder of Migos rapper Takeoff. A second man was charged with the unlawful carrying of a firearm in connection to the shooting. He was more than an entertainer, Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner said of Takeoff Friday. uh, it said two men have been arrested and charged in connection with the Migos rapper Takeoff death. Takeoff, whose real name is Kershnick Kyrie Ball, was shot in Houston outside of the bowling alley in the early hours of November the 1st. Houston police announced on Friday that Patrick Xavier Clark, 33, was charged with the murder in connection to the rapper's death. Camden Joshua, 22, has been charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon, police said. We have promised that we will get the individual responsible for the murder of Takeoff in custody, Police Chief Troy Finner said at a press briefing Friday. The investigation into the shooting is still ongoing, police said, and they still have people to identify who were at the private party where Takeoff was killed. HPD Sergeant Michael Burrow said the shooting stemmed from an argument over a lucrative dice game. I can tell you Takeoff was not involved in playing the dice game. He was not involved in the argument that happened outside. He was not armed. He was not an innocent bystander, Burrow said. He was an innocent bystander, Burrow said. Police said that there were at least 30 witnesses at the scene who have not came forward yet. We know who was on the scene. This was a murder. If you left because you were afraid or whatnot, I don't know the motivation, but you do have to come forward and give us some information, Fenner said. Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner paid the tribute to Takeoff during the press conference. He was more than an entertainer, Turner said. He was a son, a brother, a cousin, and a friend, and a mentor to those in the music industry. Turner said he was glad they were able to identify and arrest suspects in the case and that it is a significant step towards seeking justice. This was a case of a young man taking the life of another young man for no reason, Turner said. Gun violence is everywhere, not just in the city of Houston. Uh, has to stop. People are dying for little to no reason, and people are reaching for deadly firearms to settle sometimes a minor disagreement. At the time of the shooting, police confirmed that Takeoff uncle and Migos bandmate Quavo, real name Quavius Marshall, was also among guests at the private party that night. Quavo, Takeoff, and his cousin Offset began making together in 2008 under the name Polo Club. They changed their name to Migos in the time of the 2011 release Jug Season. Migos' first mainstream hit came with their 2013 song Versace, but their since had one hit such as Bad and Bougie with Lil Uzi Vert and Walk It, Talk It with Drake. Quavo and Takeoff has been releasing music and a duo in the recent months, including their recent album Only Built for Infinity Links. Meanwhile, Offset had announced that he would be releasing his own solo album in November. So that's the update on that situation. Thank y'all for liking. Remember to share the video, subscribe, and I'll be back with the next one. Peace.